Pinalakas ang bagong news online TV ng bagong milenyo. Millennial Online TV, ang katropa mo sa pagbabalita. Ang inyong matutunghayan at mapapanood ay hatid po sa inyo ng bumubuo ng Millennial Online TV ngayong nahaharap ang ating bansa sa pandemic na COVID-19. Magandang araw po.
Mabuti ka pa, nasa bahay. Sa natutulog mong anak, ikaw ang nakadantay. Ramdam ng pamilya mong sila'y may karamay. Samantalang kami, isang paa nasa hukay. Ewan ko ba kung bakit ang daming nagre-reklamo na tila yung bahay nila parang isang impyerno, na kahit anong bawal, ipipilit yung gusto. Naisip ko tuloy, sulit ba ang pagod ko? Sulit bang magsalba ng buhay ng iba? Sulit bang harapin ang kalaban na hindi namin nakikita? Kalaban na maaaring nasa loob ko na at pinipigilan kong hindi sa iyo maipasa. Bago ka magreklamong sawa ka na sa sardinas, na dahil walang nightlife, parang ikaw na yung pinakamalas. Gusto kong malaman mo yung hirap na dinaranas ng mga nakikibaka para ikay mailigtas. Alam mo ba yung pakiramdam ng pinandidirihan? Na walang gustong kumausap sa'yo kasi taga-ospital yan. Na kailangan namin ipagpatuloy yung sinumpaang katungkulan na kung mahahawa kami bukas ay walang kasiguraduhan. Alam mo ba yung pakiramdam na takot ka? Pero sa harap ng pasyente, hindi mo pwedeng ipakita. Na yung sarili mong anak, hindi mo makamusta. Dahil busy ka. Asikasuhin yung iba. Kung naririnig nyo lang yung kabog ng dibdib ko, sa bawat balitang may doktor na yumao, na tumataas yung bilang ng mga positibo at madadagdagan pa yan dahil sa kakalabas nyo. Ilang doktor pa ba ang sasapit sa kamatayan? Anong paliwanag ba para maintindihan na manatili lang kayo sa inyong mga tahanan ay nagampanan nyo na ang ambag nyo sa bayan? Gusto ko pang masilayan ang bukang liwayway. Gusto ko pang akapiling ang mga mahal ko sa buhay. Lahat ng tapang na meron ako ay nakanda kong ialay. Pero katulad po ninyo, ayoko pang mamatay.
Hanap mo ba ay Unwind Ventures? Tara nang mamangha sa mga tanawin. Ano man ang iyong travel goals? Dadalhin namin kayo sa Unwind Ventures at saya. Dito lang sa Wow Biyahe. Kaya wow, di ba?
Abangan dito lang sa Millennial Online TV. Ikaw ba'y nag-iisa? Nalulungkot dahil iniwan at ipinagpalit, niloko ng iyong minamahal. Kung ngayon, i-type sa inyong mga cellphone, Facebook o YouTube man ang Millennial Online TV. Dahil nasa Millennial Online TV na ang online haralista ng bagong milenyo, si Randel Villados.
Naninigas ang aking katawan kapag umikot ng plaka.
At haharanahin kayo ni Randel ng iba't ibang awitin para maibsan ang inyong inip at kalungkutan kahit nasaan man kayo.
Hanggang sa tumanda. Come on! Kung tayo'y matanda na, sana'y di tayo magbago.
At pwede rin kayong makiduet kay Randel tuwing Sabado ng hapon. Tutok na! Tawag na mga milenyo!
Araw-araw ikaw ang gusto kong kasama. Buhay ko'y kumpleto na tuwing nandito ka sa tabi ko o aking giliw.
Barangay, pangunahing unit ng pamahalaan lokal kung saan dito pinag-uusapan ang bawat sigalot ng mga residente ng bawat barangay. Dito rin pinag-uusapan ng mga piling hanggang na opisyal na barangay ang mga proyekto para sa kanilang barangay. Kumustahin natin ang panunungkulan ni Kapitan dito sa Dama Barangay sa Millennial Online TV worldwide, ang katropa ng bawat barangay.
Ating tinatapos ang ating pagpupulong. Maraming salamat po sa inyong pagdalo at tapos na po ang ating session. Ito na po tayo.
Now, we are
Talakayin, revisahin, opinyon,
Destruction of dangerous
aksyonan.
na we can do
Kasama
checks as much
si
as
Rosel Lopez,
sa mga establishment.
ang inyong katropa. Dito lang sa Millennial Online TV. Ang katropa mo sa pagbabalita.
Divine, oh night, when Christ was
Magandang gabi po!
all night.
Abay, parang masasaya ang ating mga kababayan ngayon dahil bukas ay Pasko na. Well, sila lang, siyempre, yung mga bata. Ang Pasko po ay talagang para sa mga bata yan. Okay, at kami ginabi po ng aking partner na si Joshua Baltao dahil kami galing doon sa aming hacienda, doon sa Bulacan. Medyo inayos namin dahil medyo marumi, kaya inayos muna namin, nilinis-linis. Talagang hindi na maaasikaso, alam niyo naman, sunod-sunod ang mga gig. Tama ba yun, Joshua? Mga gig, sunod-sunod do, kaya medyo nagiging busy kami. Well, anyway, mga kaibigan, sa oras na alas 6:25 po ng gabi, Philippine Standard Time, siyempre ako pa rin ang inyong magiging kasama, ang inyong tropa peeps, Rosel Lopez. At siyempre kasama ko sa technical side ang aking pa rin partner, si Joshua Sumulat Baltao. Na-traffic kasi kami. Alam nyo pala, ganito palang disperas pa lang ng Pasko. Abay, naku, napakaraming tao naglisaw. Ha, namimili. Merong mga nakabihis, merong makikita mo mga naka-uniform, tagsasayaw doon sa may labas ng establishment, mga nakasuot pa nung sombrero ni Santa. May nakakatuwa akong panoorin, ano? Actually, kaya nagkaka-traffic yan. Yung mga ganyang bagay, yung mga namimili, etc. Well, anyway, at kahit na Pasko na bukas, at yung ating mga kababayan sa Visayas at Mindanao, ay nako, problemado pa. Ang tanong, makakapagdaos kaya sila o makakapag-celebrate sila ng Pasko bukas sa kabila nung kanilang mga dinanas, no, na kalamidad na kung saan ay dinaanan sila ng bagyo. Yon ang masaklap doon. Paano sila ngayon makakapag-celebrate ng Pasko? Yung iba walang bahay, nasa mga evacuation center, wala ring pera. Paano na gagawin? Kaya po yung pong ating mga NGOs, no, katulad nitong ANVIL, ANVIL Business Club, ito po ay magbibigay ng donasyon diyan po sa mga kababayan nating naapektuhan po ng bagyong Odette. Siyempre diyan po sa parteng Visayas at Mindanao at meron din po sa may Bacolod. Yun, ano mang isipin, wala tayong magagawa dahil wala, andyan hindi naman natin gustong mabagyo sila, dapuan sila ng kalamidad, di ba? Well, anyway, magandang gabi po at sa ating mga Dabbercats, yung ating mga tropa pips, yung ating mga kabarangay, yung ating mga katropa na lagi nakatunghay dito po, nakasubaybay sa programa dito sa Millennial Online TV. Abay si Chris Torres, yung aking kumaring maganda, nasaksakan ng ganda, na kaya mahal na mahal ang aking kumparing Leo K. Ha? Si Maring Chris Torres. Abay, Chris Torres na. Inalis mo na yung Torres K, Mare. Ha? So, talaga, inalis mo na Leo K. Ha? Nanonood siya ngayon, ito po'y taga Malolos, Bulacan, at sila yung nakita ko, nag-post silang mag-iina. Abay, nag-selfie. Doon sa Robinson daw, sa may Malolos ba? At si Ma'am Risa Sapanta po ng Barangay Bayan-Bayanan dyan sa Malabon, abay nanonood din. At ito po isang businesswoman ito. At si Heidi, si Heidi po, yung ating katropa, dyan po sa Barangay Bayan-Bayanan sa Malabon. Abay, ito po ay isa sa masipag na staff ng ni Barangay Chairman Ringo Felix. At ang balita ko ay nagpa-party yata sila sa 27 sa Monday. No, diyan lang sa may kanto ho ng bayan-bayanan sa Katipunan, doon sa isang resort doon. At Merry Christmas din sa iyo, Maring Chris Torres K. Nilagyan ko na ng K. O naman, inalis mo yung K At kami ni Joshua, ito, yan, kahit dispiras, ito, nagtatrabaho. At bukas, ay malamang ganun din ang gagawin namin ni Joshua. Ha? Pero sa umaga, out of coverage area muna kami. Kaya yung mga inaanak namin, magpermiso kayo sa bahay. Dahil may COVID pa ho tayo, ha? Mahirap, baka magkaroon kayo ng COVID, kaya mag-stay lang kayo sa bahay. Stay at home. Ha? Huwag kayo mag-alala. At kung maluwag, pupuntahan naman kayo ng mga ninong, ha? Mag-stay na lang kayo sa bahay. At yung ating katropa na simpatiko na photographer po ng Quezon City Police District Press Corps, si Boss Bal Leonardo. Kaya si Boss Bal Leonardo, ito, galante po ito. Kaya yung mga inaanak ni Boss Bal, umaga pa lang, early in the morning, punta na kayo sa bahay niya. Ha? Pero tanungin niyo muna kung nandun siya sa bahay niya. Ha? Baka mamaya mag-out of to si Boss Bal Baka mamaya nagpa-booking na to, pupunta pala ng Japan o ng Hong Kong at doon magbabakasyon. Abay, alamin niyo muna. Baka masayang ang punta niyo sa bahay ni Boss Bal. Pero kung yan, nahando naman po yung mga inaanak ni Boss Bal Leonardo, wala hong problema. Dahil estimahin ho kayo niyan. Pakakainin kayo ng mga inaanak niya. Pagka habang kumakain, inaayos po yung inyong mga ampaw. Tama ba, Boss Bal Leonardo? At yung ating kapatid na si Bebot Sarip, abay nanonood kapatid, Merry Christmas sa iyo kapatid. At ikaw ba'y hindi ba babalik ng Maynila, diyan ka ba magpapasko sa Lanao? Ito pong ating kapatid na si Bebot Sarip ay nasa Lanao del Norte po. Ito po yung tatay ng ating reporter na si Gasi Sarip.
Stars are brightly shining. It is the night of the deep.
Alam nyo, ewan ko, siguro yung iba malungkot, yung iba naman masaya dahil Pasko na bukas. Ewan ko, sigurado ko na ang malungkot yung mga wapepe, yung mga walang panghanda, etc. At syempre, masaya rin yung mga bata dahil bukas makakapamasko sila. Ang tanong, meron kaya silang mapapamaskuhan bukas, di ba? Alam naman natin na lahat po ay nagdaan sa pandemic. Maraming nawalan ng trabaho, maraming ang trabaho ay on and off, kaya hindi natin alam. May posibilidad siguro na yung ibang mga ninong, ay medyo aagwat muna, no? O kaya magpapasintabi na pas muna, inaanak, dahil nagdaan tayo sa krisis. No? Hindi natin alam. So, let's see, no? Let's see kung ano mangyayari bukas, araw ng Pasko. Pero palagay ko, mga kababayan, majority na yan, yung siyempre yung pas muna, o kaya sa susunod na, tingin ko, no? Siguro naman, yung mga ibang inaanak, yung ibang mga bata, sana maintindihan naman nyo, yung inyong mga ninong at ninang, no? Hindi yung komo, hindi kayo nabigyan, medyo nagsabing gano'n, magtatampo kayo, wag, no? Dahil alam naman nyo, at alam din ng inyong mga mami, daddy, na dumaan tayo sa pandemic, no? Na maraming naapektuhan at marami nawalan ng trabaho at marami rin ang naging trabaho ay utay-utay lang. Kaya nga, wala tayong magagawa. At sabi naman ni Ma'am Risa Zapanta, mga nawala ng mahal sa buhay, yon ang pinakasad Christmas. Ay, totoo. Totoo yun, Ma'am Risa. Wala tayong magagawa ron eh. Hindi naman gusto yun, walang gumusto na gano'n na mangyari. Ayan ang sinasabi ko. Yung mga como pandemic, stay at home, pero may nagsasalita. Yung ating LM Tinga Tropa. Ninong boss, may GCash naman po. Natanggap ako sa GCash. Aba, high-tech na nga pala ngayon, may GCash na. Ang problema, yung ibang mga ninong at ninang, wala naman GCash. Hindi ho nag-i-install ng GCash. Hindi ba? At yun ang mahirap doon. Kaya nga hindi nag-i-install ng GCash, di walang panlalagay doon sa GCash. Kaya siguro, yun nga sinasabi natin, mga kababayan, yung ibang mga inaanak, sana maintindihan nyo rin yung ibang ninong at ninang nyo na if ever na hindi kayo mabigyan ngayong Paskong darating bukas, malay nyo naman sa susunod kahit hindi Pasko, kapag nag-okay na ang lahat, bigla na lang may dumating, di ba? Medyo pagpasensyahan nyo rin.
When Christ was born.
Kasi mahirap naman yon. Baka mamaya magtatampo kayo sa ninang nyo at ninong nyo, hindi naman maganda yon. At yun namang mga mami at daddy, medyo payuhan nyo rin po yung inyong mga anak na wag naman na magtampo sa kanilang mga ninong at ninang kung hindi nabigyan. Baka mamaya sabihin, ba't naman ninong ko, hindi ako binigyan, ganun, ganito. Paliwanag nyo na kasi nagkaroon ng pandemic, nagkaroon ng COVID, kaya hindi muna siya mabibigyan. Pero sa susunod, kahit siguro hindi Pasko kanyo, baka mabigyan naman siya. Nasa pagpapaliwanag po yan ng mga magulang, para hindi naman po magtampo sa kanilang mga ninang yung inyong mga anak. Yun nga problema ako. Hanggang ngayon, wala pa akong natatanggap kahit isang kusing dahil unang-una, wala nga akong GCash Alam mo naman, di pa tayo high-tech wala hindi ko nakaanong mag-install ng GCash. Importante pala yan. Di bale, mag-i-install ako niyan ng GCash. Ito ba, Joshua, may GCash? Kita nyo? Kahit itong aking partner, wala din GCash, di ba? Kasi wala kaming ilalaman, di ba, Josh? Kaya hindi kami nag-install ng GCash. Yun nga, dami ko na rin narinig yan. Yan, GCash, Paymaya, di ba? Ewan ko, ba't di ako nag-install? Importante pala yan, pwede pala yung ganun. Tanong, yung bang GCash, pwede mong pa-encash? Ma'am Jackie? Pwede mong pa-encash yun? Saan mo pa-encash? Mga loadan. Ayun. So, pwede pala. Pwede pala. Ang tanong, meron ka bang ipanlolo doon sa GCash mo? Yun. At si Boss Danny Espinosa, may good PM daw, pandemic nga si Boss Dadad lang ang sakalam. Aba, totoo yan, Boss Danny. Boss Danny Espinosa, totoo yan. Si Boss Sunny Dadad Pineda lang ang sakalam. Tsaka si Boss Betong Gamayaw. Yan lang ang mga sakalam. At syempre, binabati rin natin yung ating mga katropa pips na mga Kiwanyans, no? Diyan po sa Tugatog, Malabon. Ayan, isa na po si Kagawad Sunny Dadad Pineda at Kagawad Betong Gamayaw. Natutuwa ang masahista. Sabi ni Miss Jackie Adaraw, yehey, akong una sa list po ha. Sa tindahan lang po, pwede na pa-cash out or pa-cash in. Pwede nga pala nga, tama Joshua. Okay, kaso nga, di pa nga ako nag-install ng Gcash pagka nakapag-install. Baka mag-install na kami ni Joshua ng Gcash, baka next year na. So, pang susunod na Pasko na Joshua na. Ayan. Para sigurado may panlalaman na kami. Okay, pero yung aming mga tropa pips, yung aming mga kaibigan dyan na gustong magpadala sa amin ni Joshua ng pamasko, ay pwede nyo naman pa Cebuana o kaya Palawan. Mayroon malapit na Palawan dito sa studio Tsaka Cebuana. Pwede basta hindi pa nagpapadala, walang kahukay mahiya. Baka mamaya to si Boss Bal Leonardo bigla akong padala ng sa Cebuana o kaya sa Palawan At si Ma'am Marilyn Rondina, yan nanonood sa atin. Merry Christmas daw. At ganun din sa iyo, Ma'am Rondina. At siyempre sa iyo ring husband. At siyempre sa iyo chikiting. Kung may chikiting ka nga ba, Merry Christmas sa inyo. At prosperous New Year sa iyong family. Okay mga kaibigan, alas 6:38 na po ng gabi, Philippine Standard Time. At yun na, inuulit ko yung pong mga bata, huwag kayo magtatampo sa inyong mga ninong at ninang. At yung mga magulang po, yung mga tatay, nanay, kayo na po magpaliwanag sa inyong mga baby, sa inyong mga junakis, no? Kung bakit hindi nakapagbigay yung kanilang ninong at ninang if ever, no? Para hindi naman magtampo sa kanilang ninong at ninang, di ba? Kami nga ni Joshua, hindi kami nagtatampo sa mga ninong-ninang namin. Just, no? Okay lang, naintindihan namin kasi pandemic. Okay, so mga kaibigan, buti pa tunghayan natin, no? Sa kabila ng magpapasko na bukas, ay yung ating mga kababayan sa Visayas at Mindanao ay may kinakaharapong mga balakid na naman ngayon, no? Matapos ang pandemic, yun naman bagyo. Ito po, yung grupo po ng ANVIL Business Club ay nagbigay po ng tulong, no? Doon po sa mga kababayan natin sa Visayas at Mindanao. Dahil nga po, kita nyo naman, no, yung dinanas nila na bagyong Odette ay napakatindi pala. So yun ang sinasabi natin. Kaya medyo nakakaawa, no? Kung iisipin natin, kawawa, talagang kawawa. Isipin mo, katatapos lang ng ating pandemic, halos hindi pa nga actually, no? Hindi naman totally na free, no, sa COVID-19 ang Pilipinas. Kaya yun ang nakakaano lang doon, no? Diyos ko, tapos ngayon, ito pa sinapit nila. Nagkaroon ng pandemic. Diyos ko po, paano ba gagawin natin? Anyway, mga kaibigan, panoorin po natin yung ginawang forum dyan po sa Kamuning Bakery, dyan sa Quezon City, no? Kung saan po nga ay yun ang tinalakay, yung pagbibigay nila ng tulong, ayuda sa mga kababayan natin sa Mindanao. At teka muna, no? Nambola na naman si Miss Jackie. Sabi, ganda raw ng polo. At ano yan? Naporma si Ninong Boss ng ginagabi. Siyempre, nagpunta kami sa asyenda namin ni Joshua. Natural, gabihin kami, traffic Itong polo na to, mumurahin lang to. Sinulid pa lang nito, 2,000 na. Ang bitones, bawat isang bitones, 1,000. Ilang bitones meron to? Di ba, Joshua? Talaga. Okay, so panoorin na natin mga kaibigan yung ginawang forum, no, na pinangunahan po at ako sana ang naging host ay si Sir Wilson Flores, no? Siya pong host nitong Pandesal Forum. So mga kaibigan, panoorin po natin.
Pandesal Forum here at Amoning Bakery Cafe. ANVIL Business Club is an organization of young Filipino Chinese entrepreneurs, and we'd like to do a turnover of several checks this morning. This is just the start. There are other donations that are still coming. The young Filipino Chinese entrepreneurs led by our officers here. We have here with us several people. We have Kenneth B., the Executive Vice President of ANVIL Business Club. Also, we have here from Bacolod Chamber, Mr. Frederick Yap, Bacolod Filipino Chinese Chamber, and Fred Hui of also officer of ANVIL Business Club, also the owner of Siargao Bed and Brewery, which is coordinating the donation for charities in that area. And we have with us on the first at the extreme left, Miss Molita Chua of the T.R.O.P.A Foundation. T.R.O.P.A Foundation is a very respected Buddhist non-stock, non-profit philanthropic foundation. And we have also the two officers of T.R.O.P.A volunteers, but they're also the top officers of Federation of Filipino Chinese Chambers of Commerce and Industry. Over there, we'd like to acknowledge Mr. Delphine Letran. He is the Vice President of Federation, and Mr. Leonardo Chua is the Treasurer of Federation. So we'd like to, before we start talking to our media friends about the projects of ANVIL Business Club, this is now an ongoing fundraising and donation. To this morning, the organization of ANVIL Business Club will turn over 3 checks, and more will be coming in the next few days. The first would be for T.R.O.P.A Foundation. We have invite Mr. Kenneth B., the EVP. The check, can we get the check of T.R.O.P.A Foundation? Yes. We'd like to invite Mr. Delphine Letran, Mr. Leonardo Chua, Miss Molita Chua, and also from ANVIL, would like to invite the Honorary Chairman, Peter Mangasing, Marcelo Co, and the other officers who are here. Yes, Jason Che, our Vice President, incoming EVP, also Alvin Chua, Ace Olano, Reginald Yu, Ian Cheng. Can we invite all of you for the turnover? And Fred Hui. Fred. There are various checks being turned over. This morning, only 3 checks. There will be more that will be turned over in the next few days. Fred, would you like to? Right? And Mr. Louis. Iba sa likod daw, iba sa likod. Yes. Iba sa likod daw. For questions, those who are in media nasa Zoom, please chat box your questions, and the young entrepreneurs here will answer about the philanthropy and about the economy. T.R.O.P.A Buddhist Foundation is one of the most respected philanthropic organizations worldwide. It's an international foundation. They are Buddhist philanthropic charitable foundation, and ANVIL Business Club admires them. During the Yolanda typhoon disaster, they were very respected for what they did in the area. All the officers are volunteers. And ANVIL Business Club expresses support for them. Thank you to Ms. Molita Chua, Mr. Delphine Letran, Mr. Leonardo. Tosha, Tosha. Tosha, Tosha. Tosha. Next, we'd like to turn over. After that, the three checks, the ANVIL officers will answer questions from the media. Anything about the economy, about the disaster of the typhoon? Yes, this is for Siargao. Where's Jason? Siargao Bed and Brewery is owned by one of the officers of ANVIL Business Club. Yes, Mr. Fred Hui. Mr. Fred Hui is one of the owners of Siargao Bed and Brewery. It's a new tourism facility in Siargao, just recently opened, and they turned themselves into a philanthropic center for distributing relief goods. Thank you to Mr. Fred Hui and Mr. Louis, Mr. David Hui. Next, we'd like to invite Mr. Frederick Yap of the Bacolod Filipino Chinese Chamber. You're the youth, youth. They're the young officers. This is the start only. We have 3 checks. ANVIL Business Club will be sending more assistance to the various areas. Thank you very much. You will speak now about your donation. Yes. Thank you very much. It's it. We'd like to invite Honorable Chairman Peter Mangasi, Marcelo Ko, who are the other officers here. Kenneth B, please stand forward here. And Jason Che. We'll start now. Who else would you like to invite? Miss Molita Chua of Chuche also. Mr. Frederick Yap of Bacolod. Marcelo, right? Where's Kenneth B? Ayun. Marcelo, we have to start now. Yes? Right. Frederick? Yes. Si Mr. Chua and Mr. Letran, walang napuan. Can you invite Mr. Okay. Thank you. Let's start now. We have to start. Peter and Marcelo. Peter, Marcelo. Bobo. Peter, we have to start now. Peter Mangasi. So, I'll invite everyone to make a short opening statement, everyone, and then the media could ask questions. First, we'd like to invite Executive Vice President of ANVIL Business Club, Kenneth B, to say something about this project. Is it true? I heard this is just a start. There will be more that you will be raising and giving away, and we will announce in the next few days. Mr. Kenneth B, Executive Vice President, ANVIL Business Club.
Hi, good morning. First of all, thank you to all the members of the media for coming here on such short notice. Also would like to thank the members, the directors, the president, and the chairman of ANVIL Business Club for coming together during this time of need to donate to the victims of Typhoon Odette. Every little help counts, and we are really blessed to be able to help. Now, as Chairman Wilson said, this is not the last, this is only the first. This is only the first batch of donations that we will be giving. And in the in the weeks to come, we are looking forward to be able to contribute more. We understand the devastation caused in the south, especially in the Visayas and Mindanao region, and we are just humbled to be able to share some of the blessings and to help our fellow Filipinos.
Thank you very much. That's Mr. Kenneth Lee. He is the Executive Vice President of ANVIL Business Club and also the incoming President next year, soon. Next, we'd like to invite Mr. Frederick Yap of the Bacolod Filipino-Chinese Chamber. You're the part of the junior chamber, diba, of the Bacolod Filipino-Chinese Chamber, to say something about what's happening in your province, Negros Occidental, and what we are doing here now.
Okay. Right now, we're in partnership with the Chamber Volunteer Party. Yes. Okay. Right now, we're in partnership with the Chamber Volunteer Fire Brigade. There are arms there on the ground. And with your help, with the help of ANVIL, and with the help of the other donors, this will really come a long way for our fellow brothers and sisters who lost their livelihood in the event of when Typhoon Odette hit us.
What areas of your province have been hit? What towns and municipalities?
Most of them are in Negros Occidental. There are some in Negros Occidental or Oriental, but this will benefit the towns and the city of Kabangkalan, Sipalay, Ilog, and maybe we don't know yet because right as of now, people who are asking for help are still coming in, and so we're just listing them all down. And tomorrow we're planning to send out all the donations and the goods on the 24th. So
very fast.
And we're planning. Right now we allocated some funds already to purchase water, food, medicine, hygienic kits, and right now we're planning to purchase some building materials. But right now we're in the process of canvassing and to send them out tomorrow.
Thank you very much. So your chamber in in Negros Occidental also, you had a volunteer pala, na fire volunteer helping you. Filipino Chinese fire volunteer.
The big help is with the volunteers because without the donors and the volunteers, yes, because there won't be anyone who will do the repacking, yes, and to send them away and to distribute them.
Is this the worst typhoon in Negros in the last how many years?
Maybe in my whole life, this is the worst that I felt.
In your whole life, this is the worst typhoon that hit Negros Occidental.
The wind,
yes.
It's the strongest that I felt.
In your whole life, you're 30 years old?
I'm 40.
40 plus. So in your entire life, this is the worst. Thank you very much.
And I would like to thank ANVIL, Business Club, for the help and the donation and for always supporting our group in which is the Bacolod Chinese Chamber of Commerce. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. That's Mr. Frederick Yap, our friend in Bacolod, Filipino Chinese Chamber, the youth chamber. Then we'd like to invite Ms. Molita Chua of T.R.O.P.A Foundation to update us what is happening and where are you busy now. T.R.O.P.A is very respected worldwide for philanthropy and helping disaster victims. You were very, very effective. You were admired for what you did in Yolanda, in Leyte. Even the mayor, at that time, the wife of Richard Gomez, Lucy Torres Gomez, even wrote about you. Can you please update us? Ms. Molita Chua of T.R.O.P.A Foundation, ANVIL Business Club supports them.
Actually, right now we have 3 teams in Cebu, Tacloban, and Bohol, and there is still doing survey today. Hopefully, we have a final decision tonight what we can help to those in need. Kasi parang ngayon, lahat ng sa disaster area, they really need sa pagkain, tubig. So we are looking for suppliers China. So we try our best to do that.
Ms. Polita Chua, what areas of the Philippines is T.R.O.P.A Foundation going to assist? In what provinces are you planning to go?
Right now, we still actually they survey so many areas in Bohol, Tacloban, and Cebu, and we will find pinaka-grabe.
Yes. You will look for the worst hit areas to assist.
Yes, and yung mga kaya natin gagawin, so we will focus on that area.
Thank you very much. Next, we'd like to invite our ANVIL officers, Mr. Jason Che, the Vice President of ANVIL Business Club, to say something about this project. And also, he's the incoming Executive Vice President next year. Mr. Jason Che.
Hi, good morning to all medias, partners, Bacolod Junior Chamber President Frederick Yap, representative from T.R.O.P.A, Ms. Polita Chua, and also the representative from Siargao, which happens to be our member and officer, Director Frederick Yap, Fred Uy, and Marcelo Co, Honorary Chairman. So actually, the establishment of our member Fred is the only, one of the only establishment who is standing now in Siargao. So
the entire Siargao, all the resorts wiped out mostly?
Yes, correct, yes.
How come Fred Ruiz is still standing?
Yeah, I think they constructed it well. So,
And it's the latest to open. It just opened 1 month ago?
Yes.
Few weeks ago.
Yeah. So our club decided to course through our friends and our members so we can bring the donations directly, immediately.
Yeah, thank you very much. That's Mr. Jason Che of ANVIL Business Club. I'm also with ANVIL Business Club as its chairman, as the chairman. There's a question here from GMA7. Question number 1. As business owners, do you think the economic impact of Typhoon Odette has affected your businesses? We'd like to invite two honorary chairmen to comment on this. Peter Mangasing, please come. And the media would like to ask Marcelo Co, Mr. Marcelo Co. We'd like to ask your comment. The media is waiting. Can you comment on the effect on businesses? Can you take off your mask and look at the camera here? Lapit ka lang, please. Saan ang camera, Clarissa? Para come to the front, please come to the front. Kasi there. The question of GMA7 is, as business owners, all of us, anong effect on your business and how do you look at 2022 despite this horrible typhoon? Mr. Marcelo Co is honorary chairman of ANVIL Business Club. He's in the food manufacturing business. What effect on businesses this typhoon? Yes. Okay, on ang microphone.
First of all, the typhoon, the effect of the typhoon is very wide compared to the previous typhoons. It's just not one area, several areas. So tourism will take a back seat for a while. It's going to take probably 6 months to 1 year to restore, especially the infrastructure. So tourism is going to be affected for while we're trying to recover from the pandemic. But you know, Filipinos are known to be resilient, so restoration should be swift as everybody is helping out, like ANVIL Business Club, Federation, T.R.O.P.A Foundation, and other business organizations.
Question number 1. There's question number 2 here. Do you think that the billions of pesos worth of destruction in Typhoon Odette would stop or lessen Philippine economic growth in the last quarter? You and anybody would like to answer? Maybe you should answer, then others can answer. Peter, how do you see that? Peter, you're asking your opinion. Please take off your mask, please. Come here, forward here, please. Mr. Peter Mangasing is honorary chairman of ANVIL Business Club. from me to the front in the middle, is in the manufacturing of construction supplies, electric wire and cables manufacturing. Would this big typhoon affect the last quarter Philippine economic growth? This is question number 2 of GMA 7.
Actually, on the last quarter of 2021, we already saw the construction industry moving forward. And you know, when you see the construction industry moving forward, it encompasses a lot of other industries. Definitely, this typhoon, Odette, which has wreaked havoc in 7 areas, will have some impact. But I think in a matter of months, it is the Filipinos' ability to be able to recover. And I think we will be able to recover fast, and we will hopefully get back to the 2019 pre-pandemic times.
So you are optimistic that 2022, despite this typhoon, we will be ready for higher growth in the economy?
Oh yes, definitely. I think a lot of businessmen are gung-ho. Everybody's very optimistic for 2022. And most especially, the economy is opening up, So I think 2022 will definitely be better than 2021.
And somebody also texted here, do you foresee the election spending adding to the economic growth somehow?
Oh, that's one more thing, The next year is an election year, and you know, whenever there's an election, there's money grows in trees,
Yes.
So there's going to be a lot of money moving around,
So government, politicians, everyone will be spending more this election season.
Yes, of course.
So despite the typhoon, you are still optimistic?
Yes, this is just going to be a little setback, a little setback, but once we are able to recover, areas which are doesn't have power now, in a matter of months they get energized. Once energy comes in, electricity comes in, the economy will continue to move.
Thank you very much. That is Peter Mangasing, Honorary Chairman of ANVIL Business Lab. For the President of ANVIL and for the EVP and the Vice President, there's a question here from Mr. Erlo Bringas of Net25. Tanong niya, ano ang mga bagay na inyong maitutulong sa ating mga kababayan sa Visayas at Mindanao na apektado ng bagyong Odette? Itong mga donation na to, it will become anong klaseng regalo o pagkain ba siya, bigas? Can you please explain, like, the money that is being donated by ANVIL Business Club Association of Young Filipino Chinese Entrepreneurs, what will be the goods and relief supplies that will be distributed to the different areas? Can you please explain now the assistance?
Through our...
Your microphone. Okay, on.
Hello, yes. So through our... actually, Frederick Yap is our member actually in ANVIL.
Yes.
So it happens he is the president of the Bacolod Junior Chamber. Through them, and also from Cargo and Tuchi, we identified that water is the number one need.
Ang number one na kailangan ngayon ng mga biktima, yung tubig na pwede mainom.
Correct.
So, potable water. Yun ang pinaka-importante more than anything.
Yes, correct.
So, yun ang gusto natin unang itulong. Ano pang mga other tulong daw, sabi ni Mr. Erlo Bringas of Net25 PB?
Yeah, so other than that, we are also looking into genset. So actually, our group is looking for...
genset also. So, ANVIL Business Club, the Young Filipino Chinese Entrepreneurs, with the Bacolod Junior Filipino Chinese Chamber, Tuchi Foundation, and others sa Siargao. Water priority plus electricity. Wala pang kuryente.
Yes.
Ilang araw na? Maybe you can update how many days and ano daw mangyayari? Hanggang New Year ba? Walang kuryente buong Negros? Thank you, Mr. Jason Che. He is now the Vice President and the incoming Executive Vice President next year of ANVIL Business Club. Mr. Frederick Yap, our ANVIL member and also officer of Bacolod Filipino Chinese Chamber. Yung kuryente, can you update us ano nangyayari sa Negros Occidental?
Okay. Sa Negros Occidental, some areas are already online. It took the Seneco, the local one, and the other private electric company.
Yes.
They already energized, but some took 5 to 6 days. And
5 to 6 days.
Some doesn't have electricity right now.
Hanggang ngayon, wala pa some of them.
And with that, no drinking water.
Wow.
So what we're planning with the help of the donors and
Yes.
the money that the ANVIL
Yes.
raises, we're planning to also buy water filtration buckets.
So ang tulong bibigay ninyo, maganda yan Sabi ni
Also
Mr.
building materials.
Sabi ni Mr. Frederick Yap, ang isang malaking maitutulong daw, bibili sila ng water filtration buckets.
Yeah.
Ang ibig sabihin ng
This is really portable.
Yes, hindi ko pero hindi ako technical person. Ang ibig sabihin niya itong water filtration bucket, pag umulan, pwede i-filter yung tubig, pwede maging mainom, tama ba?
Possibly, but maybe they can use regular water.
Regular water sa faucet. Pwede may water filtration para mainom nila.
There's a water you can get from the lake or from the pond.
Galing.
They can possibly drink it.
So that's a brilliant idea.
So we're looking at waves for water, and I think we're gonna pick it up later.
Yes.
We're gonna test it, and we're gonna send it out to the rural area.
Maganda itong idea niya. So thank you very much, Mr. Frederick Yap, member of ANVIL Business Club and officer of Bacolod Filipino Chinese Chambers Junior Chamber. We'd like to acknowledge also the presence of Dr. Nini Lim from the Federation of Filipino Chinese Chamber of Commerce. She's also here to express support for the ANVIL Business Club Philanthropic Project. To Executive Vice President Mr. Kenneth B., who is also the incoming President next year, can you please add what are the details of the help of ANVIL Business Club? You said this is just the start, this is just the beginning. We are planning more in the next few days. So water.
As Chairman Wilson said, so this is just the start of ANVIL's donation drive for the victims of Typhoon Odette. We still have donations coming in as we speak. So once we get more allocations, we will identify some more partners and organizations that would help us distribute. All ANVIL wants right now is for our friends in the South to have a good Christmas man lang. No? So as much as we can, we want them to be able to help in our own way. Okay. There's like Frederick said, utilities, basic necessities are the priority. So water, electricity, food, shelter. These are what we're looking at right now. Hopefully we can help out the sooner we can. No? So with everybody's help, especially with the media's help as well, we appreciate that all our efforts will be able to contribute to the recovery of the typhoon victims.
Thank you, Mr. Kennedy. Yung tanong kanina earlier about the impact on the economy and how you see the new year 2022, can you give a short opinion about that? How do you feel about the impact on the economy, the last quarter economic growth, and how you see the new year 2022?
The last quarter has been actually good, no, for businesses across several industries. Even before the typhoon hit, we can also even see the pandemic rates slowly going down. Although there's Omicron that's threatening to come in, the Philippine economy is generally very bullish going into next year. Even with the effect of Typhoon Odette, I would agree with Chairman Peter also that next year, 2022, we are looking at a very strong economy for the Philippines. Also supported by the expected increased spending of because of the election season. So we as a business club are very excited to welcome 2022 because it's going to be a very healthy, a good recovery year, and hopefully bring us back to 2019 levels already.
Thank you very much. That is Mr. Kenneth B., Executive Vice President of ANVIL Business Club and incoming President next year, 2022. He is into the logistics business in the gulong or wheels. So he knows a lot about the economy, whether it's running or not. There's a question here from GNNTV. Sabi nila, who started thinking about buying water filtration system? It's a good idea daw. Who thought about it? The one talking here is Mr. Frederick Yap of the Bacolod Filipino Chinese Chambers Junior Chamber.
Okay, this idea was brought to us by one of our members, which is our VP.
What is the name now of the young guy who thought about it?
You can find it on Facebook or Instagram. It's Waves for Water Philippines, and they supply these buckets.
Yes.
These buckets have built-in water filtration canisters, wherein you just put the water and it will come out clean.
This is very unique kasi all the news I've read about puro rice, puro noodles. This is the first time I heard the water is the most priority. One of the most.
Right now we're looking for something sustainable.
Yes.
We're also planning to purchase building materials.
That is very.
We already sent out food and water and some medicine. So right now we're planning to look at the other aspects of
Very good what you just said now. That is part of the question of ABS-CBN journalist Jasmine Romero. Tanong ni Miss Jasmine Romero, sabi niya, I'd like to ask, where are they planning to donate their money ANVIL Business Club? Will it be for food, rebuilding of houses, or will the funds go directly to the LGUs or NGOs? Mr. Jasmine Romero of ABS-CBN. Kaya maganda what you're saying, you will also help in the reconstruction of homes, devastated houses.
That's actually the plan.
Yes.
Originally, the plan was food, water, and medicine, and hygienic kits.
And hygienic kits,
and
yes.
then after doing that the past few days,
yes,
we're now jumping into building materials. That's our target right now. So right now we're still looking for suppliers for that. And then, of course, with the arm of the Bacolod Fire Brigade,
yes,
the Chinese Chamber
yes,
Fire Brigade.
The Filipino Chinese Fire Brigade of Bacolod City.
Yes.
There's a question also. Somebody is asking, is it true Yolanda is a super typhoon, but Odette also is destructive because it hit bigger cities? Is it true? Kasi Yolanda, it hit the rural towns of Samar and Leyte, but this one might be devastating even more maybe because it hit Cebu, it hit Negros. Is it possible? Would you be able to know? Somebody is asking.
From what I've experienced when I was there,
yes,
this was, I think, in terms of wind, this is really strong because it really hit the roof. Yes. Even our PVC pipes were gone.
Oh.
And then I can't really just imagine the people in the shore, or the bayside. So yes, because we're in the inner city.
Yes. You're in the inner, you're in the city center. The others in the shoreline near the beaches would be worse off, you think?
Yes, I think the ones in Kabangkalan, Sipalay, because there's not a lot of media coverage there.
So there are towns that are walang media masyadong coverage, walang masyadong prominent people going there yet.
Yes, exactly.
Hard hit.
Yes.
Even my staff sa office hit a small town down
na actually
not well known.
Details. So
yes, San Enrique daw.
We're gonna send it out.
I heard, and then daw. So there's a question here from another journalist, Mr. Lito Gagni. Thank you, Mr. Lito Gagni, for your question. Sabi niya, is it possible for you to please email us the details of ANVIL Business Club and all the other partner organizations, like the full name of the organization, and Tzu Chi Foundation, the Bacolod Filipino Chinese Chamber, and Siargao NGO and all the others now. We will send you Mr. Lito Gagni and all the others. Please, those who are in Zoom, please kindly give your contact details via the chat box, or please give my cell phone number so they could text their email address and cell phone numbers. It's not only for the email of the news. We have ANVIL Business Club has pandesal and cookies and pastries to give you also for Christmas. Today is 2 days before Christmas, but the hardworking officers of ANVIL Business Club, young Filipino Chinese entrepreneurs also of Bacolod, also T.R.O.P.A Foundation, volunteers and officers and others are here coordinating donations. They are still coming. I'll read some other questions. We'll have a few more other questions. We have time for maybe 1 or 2 more questions. Lunch will be served, mga people will, we have simple breakfast, lunch. Ito, from Shane, tanong niya, paano ma-monitor ang mga donations ninyo sa bawat LGUs, and if ever may mga good Samaritans na gusto pang mag-donate sa Odette at wala silang contact sa mga lugar na tinamaan ng bagyo, saan ipapadala ang donation nila sa ANVIL Business Club and the other partner ninyo like T.R.O.P.A Foundation, Bacolod Filipino Chinese Chamber, the Filipino Chinese Fire Volunteer Brigade of Bacolod, and sa Siargao. In cash ba or in kind ang mga donation binibigay sa ANVIL Business Club? Anybody wants to comment on this?
For the list of for accountability of all the donations, we actually tap well-respected and reputable organizations so that anytime we need report of how our funds and donations are spent, it will be readily available. For those who want to donate, we can extend through the media the contact details of ANVIL Business Club and T.R.O.P.A Foundation for starters, and if you want to go direct to the Bacolod Chamber and to Siargao as well, we have contacts that we can provide you. I believe in cash and in kind, whatever you can donate, it will be welcome.
Thank you very much. That's Kenneth D., Executive Vice President of ANVIL Business Club, Association of Young Filipino Chinese Entrepreneurs. Also, by the way, ANVIL Business Club is also part of the Federation of Filipino Chinese Chambers of Commerce, which 2 days ago here at Kamuning Bakery Pandesal Forum, with other 11 Filipino Chinese organizations, already donated also 12 million pesos of relief goods nationwide. ANVIL is also part of that. Some of the top officers are also there. So we are coordinating with all the community people in this effort. And ANVIL Business Club is donating this just a start. There are more to come and we'll announce. Even though it's Christmas, thank you very much to everyone for coming. So we'd like to give everybody a chance for their closing statement. We'd like to start maybe with Kenneth D., the Executive Vice President of ANVIL Business Club. Your closing statement about this entire project. Maybe you'd like to thank the partner organizations and the media. Mr. Kenneth D., EVP, ANVIL Business Club. Look at the camera.
Again, good morning. Thank you to, first of all, to Wilson, Chairman Wilson, and Kamuning Bakery for hosting this event. Thank you also to all the donors from ANVIL Business Club, the members, the directors, the board, and the regents. We really appreciate your donations during this time of need. Thank you also to, first of all, to the T.R.O.P.A Foundation for letting us be able to help out in your relief efforts. Second, thank you to President Frederick Yap for physically being here to help us to receive our donation and to help us distribute our relief efforts to Bacolod. I also thank you to Frederick and Marcelo Co for helping us send our donations to Siargao through their business, Bed and Brewery Siargao. And to the rest of the people who are viewing, thank you for watching. And if you want to donate, please be in touch. We will be giving you details for you to be able to donate as well. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Kenneth, EVP ANVIL Business Club. Next, we'd like to invite our partner organization and also member of ANVIL Business Club, Frederick Yap from Bacolod Filipino-Chinese Chamber, the Junior Chamber President. Mr. Frederick Yap from Bacolod, Negros Occidental, one of the most hard-hit provinces in the Philippines now.
Okay. First of all, I would like to thank ANVIL Business Club and to all the other donors and to all the volunteers and of course the electric lineman for and all the people on the ground who help us restore power, water, and of course some of the LGU help in that. And with this help, with your donation, it will come a long way for our brothers and sisters who lost their livelihood, their homes, and it will get them back on their feet.
Do you have a short message in Ilonggo? Maybe you can say a short message to your province mate in Negros Occidental in Ilonggo.
Okay. Sa tanan na AYUDA, pabalaan lang kami kung paano kami makabulid. Kami na bahala sa sa kundi naman dulong. And madamo ginasalamat. Thank you.
Thank you very much. That's Mr. Frederick Yap, President of Bacolod Filipino-Chinese Chamber of Commerce, Junior Chamber, and also a member of ANVIL Business Club. Next, we'd like to invite Mr. Jason Che. He is the Vice President of ANVIL Business Club and the incoming Executive Vice President next year, helping coordinate this philanthropic effort. Jason Che.
So I would like to thank everyone who came today. Also, I would like to thank Kamanang Bakery and actually Wilson Lee Flores is our current chairman until this December. So we just coordinated everything when we got the initial amount that we can donate through our partners. So through our partners, Bacolod Junior Chamber, Suchi, and our member and officer, Fred Huy, and Honorary Chairman Marcelo Ko, thank you for helping us to bring the goods directly to the victims. So, thank you everyone.
Maybe a short answer to the question of GMA7 earlier about the economy. How do you see 2022, the new year, despite the pandemic of 2 years? Despite this typhoon, how do you see our Philippine economy, your assessment? He's in the furniture business, Mr. Jason Che.
Yes, I agree with our Honorary Chairman Peter Mangasing and our incoming President Kenneth B. that the last quarter of 2021 is good. Actually, we are full of project right now, and we especially serving BPO industry and bank industry. So both sectors are really expanding right now. So I think it will translate into good economy in the long run.
What about the impact of this super typhoon on the last quarter economic growth of the Philippines?
I think it will affect certain areas, but it will also translate into opportunities into other areas. So what is important, I think, is let's help the remote provinces to bounce back. Thank you.
Thank you very much. ANVIL Business Club would also be sending emails of the details of the donation and the philanthropic project via email. Please, the people, Clarissa and Ellen, all the media friends who are here and listening via Zoom or via Facebook Live, we will email to you all the complete details of everything. So once again, thank you very much again to all the officers of ANVIL Business Club, all the members, and most especially to our special guest here, Ms. Molita Chua, Mr. Delphine Letran, Mr. Leonardo Chua of T.R.O.P.A Foundation, also Mr. Frederick Yap, President of Bacolod Filipino Chinese Chambers, Junior Chamber, and also of course the ANVIL Business Club officers led by Kenneth D, the EVP here, also the Vice President, Mr. Jason Che. Our President is now in Ilocos Norte, Hubert Chua. Thank you very much also, and our Chairman Emeritus George C. Also the others, I'd like to mention again, Honorary Chairman Peter Mangasing, Honorary Chairman Marcelo Co, the others here, Alvin Chua, Ace Olano, Fred Hui, David Louis, Reginald Yu, our past President, Director Ian Cheng, and all others. Thank you very much for all your help. And of course, Dr. Lily Lim, our special guest from FFCCCII Media Committee Vice Chairman, and all the others. We'd like to wish everyone not only thank you, but Merry Christmas to everyone. Even though there's typhoon, in life we always have storms and typhoon, but it will make us stronger and better persons. So let us be hopeful and celebrate. There's a question pa? Dali There's another message here. There's a message here from Bacolod, from Mr. Mark Gomez of the Filipino Chinese Chamber of Bacolod. Sabi ni Mr. Mark Gomez, I'd like to read this message. Dali What's his message? Dali Yes. Sabi ni Mr. Mark Gomez from Negros Occidental, a very, very big thank you to ANVIL Business Club, the young Filipino Chinese entrepreneurs of ANVIL Business Club. Lives are being saved because of your work and generosity. This is from Mr. Mark Gomez of Bacolod, Negros Occidental. Yes, Mr. George C., the Chairman Emeritus of ANVIL Business Club, would like to say something. Can we let him speak sa Zoom? He is in Zoom now. Maybe he has a message for the media and for the partners organizations. Yes. Marinig pa sa microphone? Yan. A short message from Chairman Emeritus George C. of ANVIL Business Club.
Whoever is...
Yun. We could hear you.
Yes, can you hear us?
We could hear you very clearly. Can you give a short message plus your assessment of the Philippine economy?
Yes.
Mr. George C.
I want to... can we just have someone can help have the video access, no? But meanwhile, I'd like to point out, thank you very much. Thank you very much to all our media friends. Your role is so important at this point in time because where our logistics and other information accesses are down, your messages are so important to send out, and it's part of the reason why we are donating these things, and we're continuing to raise money, you know. Just for perspective, ANVIL is always there not only to do business but to help our community in both abilities, capabilities, technologies, and the learnings, the things that we can do together as a community. Last year, we raised 3 million for the T.R.O.P.A and the typhoon, and Wilson here helped raise 30 million from our friends from China to donate to both the typhoon and to T.R.O.P.A. No? So this year, we are also going to do the same, and together with the Chinese community, actually last year the Chinoy community raised over 300 million, which ANVIL Business Club is part of, and of course the China and China had actually sent over $1.5 billion worth of assistances for the pandemic. No? Just to let people know also here, we want to thank both Tzu Chi and to give recognition that during Yolanda, they spent over 3 billion in assistance for Yolanda. No? And they're also building whole communities of houses and homes. And currently, we're in recovery mode. How we have to deal with the typhoon. We have a possible Omicron coming. We have to work very quickly together with you in the media, the business community, and the government. Currently, business is returning very fast in these areas that were not hit by the typhoon. A lot of the businesses, if you note, the restaurants and these others are booked over 100% versus 2019. We don't know yet if this is for a short period. The hotels in places like Boracay are fully booked. You cannot book it. But of course, we have also devastated areas. These instabilities will always be there, and we thank you very much for your help, both from the media, our partners here from Bacolod, from Tuchi, from Siargao, and we note that these are also the investors in these areas. Thank you very much.
Mr. George, there's a question from GMA 7 earlier. How do you assess the economic impact for the last quarter of the typhoon, and how do you see the new year 2022 for Philippine economic growth?
The typhoon will definitely affect the Visayas. The greatest portion, somehow the country, the greatest portion of the economy is really here in Luzon. So there will be an effect, but this can be overcome in the short term if we work closely together, because we cannot leave beyond business, we cannot leave our brothers apart. The election will have a major effect more on the future than on the year, because the expenditures will not be the same, because there's a much lower amount of face-to-face expenditures or physical expenditures. In fact, is going to be in media and social media. What we need to do is to look beyond any kind of whoever wins or loses. We always have to work together, and we have seen all kinds of businesses succeed in all kinds of environments. As long as the business and we are working towards what is productive, it doesn't matter if the government is more authoritarian, too liberal. We have to safeguard each other. The human rights also is an issue, but we also don't want to focus too much on where there are disputes. There's climate change we have to deal with also, and this is an example. So our focus is just to continue working, continue investing, and what we can say is currently the DTI is showing us the interest in investing in the Philippines is very high. So let's take the positive points and work on that.
Thank you very much, Mr. George C., Chairman Emeritus, ANVIL Business Club, for your message and your forecast for Philippine economic recovery. Thank you very much to all the officers, members of ANVIL Business Club. Thank you most especially to Chuchi Foundation. You have done a lot of good things every time there's calamity. And thank you to the Bacolod Filipino-Chinese Chamber, especially their junior chamber president here, Mr. Frederick Yap, Mr. Mark Gomez, and other officers there in Negros Occidental, and also to our other partners. We at ANVIL Business Club support all our countrymen in Negros Occidental, in Surigao, in Palawan, in Cebu, in all the regions affected, Cagayan de Oro, and Executive Vice President here, Mr. Kenneth D., our President Hubert Chua in Ilocos Norte. All of them will commit to do more, to coordinate more charity and relief efforts. Once again, thank you very much to everyone, and let us have a very meaningful and healthy New Year, and Merry Christmas to everyone. Thank you very much. Let's have a picture with the pandesal. This is a tradition. We have to stand. Whether you are movie stars or presidential candidates or politicians or rebels, whenever you are at pandesal forum, everyone goes home with a pandesal pa. Pati mga rebelde dumating na rin dito before.
Okay, sa mga katropa, kapiling natin ngayon, sina Sir Kenneth at sina Sir Frederick, tama? Jason. Tanungin natin sa kanila, Sir, kasi sabi nyo kanina, apektado kayo nitong kalamidad at ng pandemya. So, paano kayo nakapag-raise ng fund? Ito ba, nagkaroon kayo ng fundraising o kanya-kanya?
Yes. Ang pondo na na-raise natin is from all members tsaka all directors ng ANVIL Business Club. So sa generosity ng lahat, nagtulong-tulong tayo. Tsaka may mga nabigay naman na taos-pusong nagbigay para dahil Christmas na rin naman. Tsaka nakita natin yung devastation sa Visayas, Mindanao, no? So gusto talaga natin makatulong at sa awa ng Diyos, nakatulong naman tayo.
So ito, Sir, padadaanin pa ba natin sa local government at babantayan nyo rin kung talagang maibibigay sa mga residente ron?
Base sa nasabi namin kanina, actually dadaan natin sa mga organization na diretso sa mga residente na. Okay, so may mga volunteers tayo tulad ng T.R.O.P.A Foundation, tulad ng Bacolod Chamber, na mayroon na silang sariling capability to help and distribute yung mga tulong natin.
Ay, si Sir naman. Sir, bali itong ginagawa niyong programang ito ba ngayon lang na may kalamidad o kahit anong mga dumadating sa ating bansa tumutulong ang ANVIL?
Kadalasan naman tumutulong ang ANVIL. Katulad lang ng nakarang taon, nagkaroon ng Taal volcano problem and sa COVID, ang ANVIL nag-raise din ng pondo nung nakarang taon para tumulong sa mga kalamidad. Yeah.
Ay, salamat, Sir. Thank you.
Thank you din. Thank you.
Okay, so mga katropa, at ayan, napakinggan natin yung sinabi nila na kung saan ito po yung another na group o arm ng Chinese Filipino Chamber of Commerce, no? At yan po, yung ANVIL Business Club. Ito po yung association ng mga young Filipino Chinese entrepreneurs. Okay, mga katropa? Okay, so yun mga kaibigan, mga katropa, na panood nyo po yung ginawang forum dyan po sa Kamuning Bakery, no? Yung Pandesal Forum po saan po ay yun po yung mga Chinese young entrepreneurs, no, na nagbigay rin ng donation sa mga kababayan natin, sa mga kapatid natin dyan sa Visayas at Mindanao. At syempre, hindi naman ganun katulad do sa Chinese Filipino-Chinese Chamber of Commerce na talaga namang na malaki, no, compare doon sa kanila. Pero ganun pa man ay nagtulong-tulong pa rin sila, no. Merong mga ibang grupo na nagtulong-tulong din. So, marami. At sana yung ating mga mismong Pinoy, no, kung may grupo tayo rito dito sa mga Pilipino, sana magpadala rin ng tulong doon, no. Alam ko may mga NGOs din dito na mga Pilipino na ganyan tumutulong din. Well, yung pong mga gusto pang magtumulong, magbigay ng tulong po, pwede po tayong rumekta na doon po mismo sa mga LGU, doon po sa Visayas at Mindanao. At mas maganda po, yung mga kandidato, ito na pagkakataon nyo, na makagawa ng public service, no, na yan, katulad niya, mayroong nangyari sa Visayas at Mindanao, doon ho kayo mag-focus muna ngayon. No? Yung mga kandidato natin tumatakbo, lalo na yung mga presidential at mga vice presidential aspirant, maging mga senador na, mga senatorial aspirant, ayan na, pagkakataon nyo na. Pero sana wag lang ganito. Hindi ko mo siyempre tumatakbo mag-eleksyon kaya kayo pupunta lang magbibigay ng tulong. Baka after that at naluklok na kayo, may mga ganyan, hindi na kayo tutulong, di ba? May ganun kasi. After, natulungan ko na sila noon Babayaan mo na yan. Hindi ho dapat ganun. Okay, sa mga kaibigan, alas 7:40 na po ng gabi Philippine Standard Time. At teka, bago tayo patuloy magpaalam, magpapakilala na si Joshua at muli tayo magbabalik. Binaigting, binalakas, ang bagong news online TV ng bagong milenyo. Millennial Online TV, ang katropa mo sa pagbabalita.
Mga katropa, ako po si Randel Villados, ang online naranista ng bagong milenyo ng Millennial Online TV na nag-aanyaya sa inyo na makikanta, makisaya at tumutok sa lahat ng programa ng Millennial Online TV. I-type lamang sa inyong Facebook at YouTube ang Millennial Online TV. Nood na mga katropa!
Ako inyong lingkod, Rosel Lopez, ang inyong katropa, ang inyong kabarangay dito sa Millennial Online TV. Abangan ang ating mga kaganapan dito sa ating bansa at abangan din ang panunungkol ni Kapitan sa ating Dalaw Barangay. Paano nyo kami mapapanood? I-type lamang sa inyong mga cellphone, sa inyong Facebook at YouTube, ang Millennial Online TV. Ano pa hinihintay nyo mga katropa? Like, subscribe, at share na. Okay mga katropa?
Mga katropa, ako po si Gazi Sarip, ang inyong tagapaghatid ng balita sa bagong milenyo na nag-aanyaya sa inyo na tunghayan ang aking mga pag-uulat at tumutok sa lahat ng programa dito sa Millennial Online TV. I-type lamang sa inyong Facebook at YouTube ang Millennial Online TV. Nood na mga katropa!
Inaigting, pinalakas ang bagong news online TV ng bagong milenyo. Millennial Online TV, ang katropa mo sa pagbabalita.
Now,
Talakayin, rebisahin, opinyon, halawakin, aksyonan. Kasama si Rosel Lopez, ang inyong katropa, dito lang sa Millennial Online TV, ang katropa mo sa pagbabalita. Okay mga kaibigan, muli po tayo nagbabalik sa ating programang Tropa. Siyempre dito pa rin sa Millennial Online TV. Sa oras natin sa udyat na alas 7:43 po ng gabi. Abay, ako po'y pasamantala at kami magpapaalam muna ni Joshua. At magbabalik kami sakali kung bukas medyo sisipagin. Magbabalik po kami ni Joshua sa same time po. No? Muli po, bago tayo magpaalam, ay maraming salamat muna kay Maring Cristina o Chris Torres. Good evening sa iyo, Mars. At kaya din kay Ma'am Risa Zapanta at kaya din kay Heidi. Maraming salamat at Merry Christmas. At kaya din kay Boss Bal Leonardo at si Bebot Sarip, si Miss Jackie Lagpao Adahar, sino pa ba? Si Boss Danny Espinosa ng Barangay Tugatog at si Ma'am Marilyn Rondina, si Joel Cabusora Regindin, yung ating katropa po, buhat pa po dyan sa lalawigan ng Ilocos Sur. Maraming salamat. Siyempre si Boss Sunny Dadad Pineda, yung ating kaibigang kagawad na Sakalam. At ako, nahuli na si Kuyang Romel Martinez sa lahat ng ating LMT. Binabati natin. Kuyang Romel Martinez, Haji Crespo, Ma'am Linda Villagonza, Miss Jackie Lagpao Adahar, Miss Digna Kahulugan, Sir Jojo Revilla, Sir Jebren Sibug. At si yung kapatid natin si Dave Baluyot, nanonood, himala, biglang nanood, no, kaya nakain ito si Dave Baluyot. Biglang nanood di bale, okay lang, at least salamat baka magbibigay ng regalo to, kasi nanood baka nagparamdam, bibigyan ako ng regalo. Okay, muli mga kaibigan, ako pa rin yan yung naging kasama, Kadabar Cats, Kabarangay, Kajaming, Katropa, Ka-TFC, siyempre dito sa programang talakayin, rebisahin, opinyon palawakin, aksyonan, tropa. Ako po yung lingkod, Rosel Lopez. At nakasama po natin sa technical side ang aking partner, si Joshua Sumulat Baltao. Magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat at maligayang Pasko po sa inyong lahat at siyempre manigong bagong taon. Magandang gabi po.
Hanap mo ba ay Unwind Ventures? Tara nang mamangha sa mga tanawin. Ano man ang iyong travel goals? Dadalhin namin kayo. Sa Unwind Ventures at saya. Dito lang sa Wow Biyahe. Kaya wow, di ba?
Abangan dito lang sa Millennial Online TV. Ikaw ba'y nag-iisa? Nalulungkot? Dahil iniwan at ipinagpalit? Niloko ng iyong minamahal? Kung ngayon, i-type sa inyong mga cellphone, Facebook o YouTube man ang Millennial Online TV. Dahil nasa Millennial Online TV na ang online haralista ng bagong milenyo, si Randel Villados.
Naninigas ang aking katawan kapag umikot ng plaka.
At haharanahin kayo ni Randel ng iba't ibang awitin para maibsan ang iyong inip at kalungkutan kahit nasaan man kayo.
Hanggang sa tumanda. Come on! Kung tayo'y matanda na, sana'y di tayo magbago.
At pwede rin kayong makiduet kay Randel tuwing Sabado ng hapon. Tutok na! Tawag na mga milenyo!
Araw-araw ikaw ang gusto kong kasama. Buhay ko'y kumpleto na tuwing nandito ka sa tabi ko o aking giliw.
Barangay, pangunahing unit ng pamahalaan lokal kung saan dito pinag-uusapan ang bawat sinalog ng mga residente ng bawat barangay. Dito rin pinag-uusapan ng mga piling hangal na opisyal na barangay ang mga proyekto para sa kanilang barangay. Kumustahin natin ang panunungkulan ni Kapitan dito sa Dama Barangay sa Millennial Online TV Worldwide, ang katropa ng bawat barangay.
At tinatapos ang ating pagpupulong. Maraming salamat po sa inyong pagdalo at tapos na po ang ating session. Enjoy na po tayo.
Ayos mo bang guminhawa ang iyong pakiramdam? Kung ikaw ay may sipon, ubo, lagnat at iba pang nararamdaman, lalo na ang sakit ng katawan, narito ng Yasmag Magnesium Therapy Oil. Ang Yasmag Magnesium Therapy Oil ay nakatutulong na ibsan ang iyong nararamdaman sa pamamagitan ng pagpahid sa apektadong parte ng katawan, gaya ng noo, balikat, tuhod at kung anuman ang masakit na parte ng iyong katawan. Panoorin ang mga testimonials ng gumamit ng Yasmag.
Yan po, ginagamit niya. Siya po ay isa sa aking mga testimony.
Ako, si Destino Francisco, ay gumagamit ng Yasmag na siyang nakapagpalakad sa akin. Kaya kayo, mga kaibigan ko at kakilala, ay pinapayuhan kong gumamit ng product na ito.
Isa sa ating testimony, ikukwento po niya sa inyo yung kanyang result nung siya ay 1 linggo nang nilalagnat at giniginaw ng hihina.
Hi, ako po si Rina Liliantos, 29 years old, taga Sariaya, Quezon po. Nangyari po sa akin, itong mga nakaraang araw po ay hindi ko po maintindihan yung pakiramdam ko, gawa pong ang sakit po sobra ng likod ko, nilalagnat ako, tapos po ay hindi lang po 1 linggo ang nararamdaman ko. Simula po nung July 30 hanggang itong araw, hanggang nung mga nakaraang araw. Yun lang po, nawala lang po ng dahil sa magnesium.
Paano ginawa mo?
Ang ginawa lang po sa akin ay ipinahinaplas po sa akin likod kung saang parte ng katawan ang masakit. Tapos po ay hinilot lang po ako. At hanggang po pagpawisan ako sa pagkahilot na may magnesium. Ayun lang po, sunod-sunod po ang paglagay kung saan banda ang may masakit. At yun nga po, ilang araw lang sa paggamit yun ng magnesium, ako mismo, sarili ko, ramdam ko ang pagbabago sa aking katawan. Dahil po simula nga po nung July 30 hanggang itong itong mga nakaraang araw lang, hindi ako halos makatayo dahil sa sobrang sakit ng aking likod.
Ako po si Leslie. First time ko po mag-try nitong Yasmag Magnesium Therapy. Ang una ko pong naramdaman ang bango niya lang hapin, nakaka-relax ng katawan, and then yung sakit na iniinda ko sa puso, yung sakit-sakit, wala naman ako sakit sa puso, pero yung mga kirot-kirot nawala niya, instant nawala, na tagal ko nang iniinda. And then hindi siya malagkit ipahid.
Binaigting, binalakas ang bagong news online TV ng bagong milenyo. Millennial Online TV, ang katropa mo sa pagbabalita.
Mga katropa, ako po si Randel Villados, ang online naranista ng bagong milenyo ng Millennial Online TV, na nag-aanyaya sa inyo na makikanta, makisaya, at tumutok sa lahat ng programa ng Millennial Online TV. I-type lamang sa inyong Facebook at YouTube ang Millennial Online TV. Nood na mga katropa!
Ako ang inyong lingkod, Rosel Lopez, ang inyong katropa, ang inyong kabarangay dito sa Millennial Online TV. Abangan ang ating mga kaganapan dito sa ating bansa at abangan din ang panunungkol ni Kapitan sa ating Dalaw Barangay. Paano nyo kami mapapanood? I-type lamang sa inyong mga cellphone, sa inyong Facebook at YouTube, ang Millennial Online TV. Ano pa hinihintay nyo mga katropa? Like, subscribe, at share na. Okay mga katropa?
Mga katropa, ako po si Gazi Sarip, ang inyong tagapaghatid ng balita sa bagong milenyo, na nag-aanyaya sa inyo na tunghayan ng aking mga pag-uulat at tumutok sa lahat ng programa dito sa Millennial Online TV. I-type lamang sa inyong Facebook at YouTube ang Millennial Online TV. Nood na mga katropa!
Binaigting, binalakas ang bagong news online TV ng bagong milenyo. Millennial Online TV, ang katropa mo sa pagbabalita.
Now,
Talakayin, revisahin, opinyon, palawak, aksyonan. Kasama si Rosel Lopez, ang inyong katropa, Dito lang sa Millennial Online TV. Ang katropa mo sa pagbabalita. Binaigting, binalakas ang bagong news online TV ng bagong milenyo. Millennial Online TV. Ang katropa mo sa pagbabalita.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Kayang mag-ibig, telas ng sinakalan, alam ng puso, sa titik mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, kuya ka ng mag-ibig, sa mandulupin, di ka pasisingil, sa nagagang tutok sa simoy at sa langit mo bagaw, ay ginagang tulad, awit sa pagkayang minamahal. Ang isang ng matawad mo'y tagumpay na nagtitigil, ang ituwing at araw niya kailan pa may magtitigil. Luman ang araw ng walang pagsinta, mo'y langit sa piling mo. Ang inigaya ng pagkay mga amin, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
Sa lahat ng bumubuo ng Millennial Online TV at sa lahat po ng sumusuporta, maraming salamat po. Millennial Online TV is now signing off.